society. So why wouldn't we want more people to share in Minnesota? We are not asking other clergy to go against their faith, but we are asking that for those of us who want to marry same-sex couples, we want to be allowed to act according to our faith.
Yeah!
All of us are guaranteed the freedom to practice our religion in this country. My partner, Darren, is also a pastor, and between the two of us, we have signed a lot of marriage licenses. Now we hope to get one of our own. We can be fully included just like everyone else. So now is the time. Call your legislators. Tell them to pass marriage equality now. It's time for equality. It's time for fairness. And please God, it's time for spring.
Hey, Leon.
My name is Alex Fisher, and I've been working this year with Outside Minnesota and the State Schools Coalition. I've also been getting voting and breaking presentation across the Midwest. As a young gay man who went through the torture of middle school, I was bullied relentlessly and made to feel every day like I was worthless. I have seen the kind of treatment that other students are going through across the state, and it is time for change. Oftentimes, I find myself up late at night on social media sites talking to students as young as 11 years old, trying to convince them that they are worth something and that their life has meaning. And the most common response I hear from these students is thank you, even though you're a stranger, you're the only one who is listening to us. This is not acceptable. These students deserve to know that their society respects them and recognizes their value as human beings. Right now we have two bills that will show these students that they are equal in the eyes of our state government. The first is the Safe and Supportive Schools Act. This will ensure that our schools protect all students equally, regardless of sexuality, race, disability, or appearance. Will show thousands of young LGBT students like myself in Minnesota that they are not second-class citizens. As a gay student and as an advocate for safe schools, I know that this journey to change will not be easy. We need to take this journey together as a state and lead the change for all of these students who are being bullied into silence. Together we can show these students that they have worth as human beings. Together we can help protect them, and together we can change. Thank you all for being here, and I really appreciate it.
Hello, my name is Nancy Castro, and I'm in Rochester, Minnesota. With my partner Linda and our children Mackenzie, Convenient Day, Caitlin, and Devin. We are honored to be here with you today and are amazed by the overwhelming love and support you're showing us and families like us. So why does marriage matter to us? I mentor LGBT at-risk youth, and I've been working hard to find best practices to help stop bullying in schools as a member of the Governor's Task Force on the Prevention of School Bullying. The stories that I hear from youth about their experiences in school is heartbreaking. Over and over again, students tell me, I don't feel safe, I'm isolated, and there's no one that I can turn to for help to understand what I'm going through. 9 out of 10 LGBT students experience bullying in school. For the passing of the Freedom to Marry Bill for students who identify as LGBT is give them hope. Hope for a future filled with love, commitment, and family. The passing of the Safe Schools for All bill will help to end the rhetoric against LGBT students, students who are perceived to be LGBT, or just students who are different and most vulnerable.
Yeah.
Both of these laws together help to foster and create a safer and less toxic school environment and community where everyone can be themselves in order to achieve and grow. I want these students to feel valued, respected, honored, and safe at their school and in their community. I want them to be able to have the same dreams and aspirations as their straight counterparts do about marriage and family. I want them to believe that when they get into relationships, their marriages and families will also be valued, respected, and honored. Marriage matters to us because it matters to them. It also matters for our children who have two loving and caring moms. We want the best for them, and they want to see us get legally married as be the flower girl. In order for us to make the world better for youth, those who identify as LGBT and their allies, it is our duty to do what we can to ensure that Minnesota is safe and a healthy environment for all families. Straight married couples will go on with their lives unaffected. But families like mine will feel the repercussions of our state legislators voting no and telling my partner, my children, and myself that our family is not valued, honored, or respected. This hurts us deeply, and it hurts the thousands of other LGBT families that struggle every day to love and support one another, just like any other family. Voting yes will help build stronger families and send a message to young people. They are loved, supported, and valued. So why don't we vote yes, and how can anyone in good conscience vote no? Yes. And at the end of the day, we need to look deep in our hearts and decide what is best for all Minnesotans and all families like mine and yours. Thank you.
My name is Dr. Tim Martin. This is Bill Chafee. We've been together in a loving, committed relationship for more than 8 years in St. Cloud, Minnesota. 4 years ago, we adopted our daughter, Olivia, and 2 years after that, we adopted our little boy, Landon, who's out there crying somewhere.
Initially, we were a little afraid of the uncertainties involved in the adoption process, and we were unsure what to expect with the reactions from our friends, family, and other community members. Fortunately, as we began to go through the process, we were excited to see the support that gathered behind us. We're continually amazed at how easily we fit into every aspect of our town's lives.
We have felt incredible support from our family, from our friends, and from our community who get it, and they see that we're just a normal family. Thousands of other normal families that they see every day. And every family is worthy of respect and dignity. Nobody deserves less. We're just two adoptive parents with 2 little kids living and working in a community. How bad are you? In that community, because they see us doing these things, we've got support from liberals and conservatives in St. Cloud, Minnesota. So we're here today because Olivia and Landon deserve all the rights and all the stability that comes from living in a household with 2 married parents. This past February, we had a special election in our district, and I brought Olivia with me to the voting booth. And when we walked in, she said, "Now remember to vote no." I had to explain to her that we're not voting no anymore, Olivia. We are voting yes. That day we voted for someone that we hope
would represent all Minnesotans and represent all of the people in this great state. And hopefully that person will work towards equality for everyone who lives here and works here and has families here in the great state of Minnesota. We are a select group of people who this only affects a select group. And we want to be on equal footing with all other Minnesotans and be allowed equality and the way to marry.
So we tell Olivia, you know what, we're done with no. Minnesotans said no to limiting the right to get married this past fall. Minnesotans said no to the concept of writing discrimination into our great state's constitution. Now it's time for us to say yes. That's right! Now it's time for us to support our fellow Minnesotans so that they can have the same rights as our other citizens in this state that are free to get married.
On June 22nd, 2009, almost 6 months after Olivia came into our life.
June 22nd, 2009 was one day after Bill and I had the opportunity to spend our first day together on Father's Day as fathers. Yeah! June 22nd, 2009, that was the first day that we legally became a family.
The day that a judge in Stearns County asked us if we both understood that we were both responsible for the child that we were about to adopt. We both agreed and we entered into our first legal contract, our first legal relationship. Both of our names were listed on Olivia's birth certificate, and we had a joyous and heartfelt bachelor day. That day we professed our commitment to each other in front of our daughter and in front of a judge, our family, and our friends. And we figured that was as close to a wedding as Minnesota as we would be able to have recognized for us in some considerable time. And here we are, 4 years later, rallying for marriage equality.
We are absolutely delighted to be Daddy Bill and Daddy Chip for Olivia and Landon. We are their parents, and we provide them a loving, nurturing, stable, and supportive environment. And doing those things makes us a family. We are a family.
And just like the last family that was up here, we are excited to see the day when we can walk down the aisle together and profess our love and commitment in front of our friends, our family, and our God with Olivia and Landon as our flower girl ring bearer.
Minnesota, it's time. It's time for Minnesota to say yes. It's time for us to say yes to marriage equality in the great state of Minnesota. Thank you very much.
All right, wet, Vegas people, we're going to send you inside soon. I just want to thank you so much. For 26 years, Outgrow Minnesota has been working with champions like you who stand up every day and speak out and do what's right for Minnesota. So I thank you so much. You know, throughout those years, great people step forward sometimes alone, and just everything to come out as advocates, organizers, and activists for equality. I'm recording you. Am I okay? Am I in your way? You're fine. Here today because they help pave our way. Whether you've been working in the movement for decades or a few hours, you quickly become aware of one thing. This is a hearty, steadfast network of justice-loving people who will make opportunities and take risks to ask other Minnesotans to open up their hearts and join them in supporting LGBT people and their families. So thank you so much. I also wanted, just one more time, let's say thanks to our legislators who are going to be able to enact those dreams that we want to see passed this year. We have a few more that joined us. We have Representative Ray Dean, Representative Lori Halverson, and Representative Dion Lilly, who also joined us. And we want to thank legislators, the working to pass safe schools and end bullying in our schools. They're working to pass marriage, freedom to marry, and they're also they're working to pass legislation to provide support and services to homeless youth. up to 40% of who identify as LGBT. That's right. Yes, great. And we also really want to thank them for voting for the healthcare exchange. 1.3 million Minnesotans will use that exchange, including 300,000 people who currently don't have any insurance. And it includes LGBT people in that legislation. And so that's also really critical. So, thank you. Thank you for everything you do. You know that we have a lot of work to do in the next month before the end of session. And then I don't have to tell you that we have a lot more to do when it's done. So we're going to celebrate, and then we're going to come back together, and we're going to keep working. And we're going to keep inspiring Minnesotans to come out and to be supportive, and to be advocates, and to be activists like you. And, really we're just going to keep working until Minnesota is a place where we can all be free to be who we are, love who we love, and not face any adversity. So thank you so much. Thank you so much.
United. So I know there are actually a lot of people here today, and I want to know where y'all are from. So give me a shout out if you're here from the Loon. Who's here from Rochester? What about St. Cloud? Raiders. Red Wings. What about from the Twin Cities? So I have a question for all of you. Whose house is this? Whose house? Whose house? And whose state is this? Our state! Whose state? Our state! Whose state? Our state! And whose love is this? Make sure our legislators know that. So we need to write to them, we need to call them, we need to visit them 24/7. So we got people walking around with clipboards. Raise your hand if you got a clipboard. They're going to help you. They're going to help you win marriage this year, and they're going to talk to you about how to do that. So some people say, it's too late or it's too soon, and we got to talk about another thing. I think that, we've waited too long. Now is the time, and this is the year. Right? Now is the time, this is the year. 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 Going to play a few more songs for us.
Yeah, I see an actual live musician with guitar.
Okay.
He hasn't started up yet, but...
Hey, turn up.
Yeah, I'm a little late because I was in Jennifer Loon's office.
No other place to be.
saw it when I was coming in.
All right.
You had got 2 of those?
I've got 2 of them, but I guess the other one was blowing around, so they took the flake part down. But,
yeah, it looks really good. Nice and soft.
Yeah.
Looks good.
I was real happy.
So you're kind of chronicling it. How long have you been chronicling? Have you been chronicling all of your involvement in the campaign?
Not all of it. A lot of the phone banking. There could have been people that weren't out phone banking that didn't want to get filmed, so I didn't do any filming of that. But when we've had meetings at the Capitol and stuff, I videotaped it. Like Valentine's Day, I've got that up on YouTube.
Alright, I gotta find some people from last night.
Alright.
I'll see you soon.
Yeah, I've got a couple letters that kind of peeled.
Say again?
The part of the U and the part of the P